Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bharat Royal. As if people got to know by reading the title of this video that what I'm gonna do today. So without further ado, let's roll a small intro and start the video. This is a very old cushion which I came across through it while cleaning up my home. I was about to throw it out, but then I thought, okay, wait, let me check the inside stuffed portion. If it is in a good condition, then I can reuse it. So as you can see, the white stuffed cotton is in very pretty good condition. So I'm gonna wash it up and reuse it. So to make the cover of a cushion, I'm gonna use 1.5 meter of linen fabric. Here I have kept the fabric on the floor where the correct side of the fabric is facing upward. Now place the cushion gently on the fabric and cover it up. Now by leaving 2 inches from the cushion, cut down the remaining fabric from both the sides. So the fabric is ready now for the stitching. I will be using Usha Jannam stitching machine to stitch the fabric. If you people want me to make a full tutorial video on this machine, please do comment down in the comment section. So the first thing what we have to do is we have to wind up the black thread to the bobbin as per your requirement. So here I'm gonna wind up slowly. Once it is done, I'm gonna remove it up slowly. This is the bobbin case holder where we'll be inserting the bobbin with the case. The best way to place the bobbin inside the casing is to form 6 like this. Now gently place the bobbin inside the casing and pull the thread from the slot until you hear a click sound. Now place the bobbin case inside the bobbin case holder slowly and apply a gentle pressure on it until you hear a click sound. This is the confirmation of the locking of bobbin case. Now gently close the open portion of the box. On the wrong side of the fabric, I have marked down a line by leaving 2 inches from the edges by using the blue chalk. Now place the fabric under the footer and start the stitching slowly as per your required speed. I suggest you to maintain a constant speed and a straight line and to stitch twice on the same line. To get a strong stitch on the fabric, make sure to achieve a continuous stitch on the fabric. If not, there is a chances of fabric getting damaged. So I suggest to stitch slowly and steadily for the beginners. Once the stitching is finished, turn around the other end of the fabric. Now repeat the same process where you have marked on the other end of the fabric. The important thing to follow while stitching is to push the stitched fabric frontward so that the fabric should not get stuck under the needle or pressure foot. Once the full stitching is finished, cut down the stitching thread from the end of the fabric and remove the fabric from the pressure foot carefully. As you can see, the stitching is finished on both the end of the fabric. As you can see, the stitching has come out very nicely with a perfect straight line. Now turn the fabric inward out so that the correct side of the fabric is facing outside. Now take the cushion foam and fold it into half from the center and place it inside the cushion cover slowly by pushing it inside. Make sure to push the foam in the corner area by using your fingers on both the edges of the cushion cover. Once it is placed properly inside the cushion cover, make sure to give a good tap on it from the top. Here I am folding the extra fabric inside the cushion cover, which is almost 1 inch. We have to fold the extra fabric inside in a straight line. You can mark a straight line by using the blue chalk so that it will be easy for you to fold it up. This is how it looks like. So here you can add a zip to it, or you can stitch directly on it. This is the black invisible zip which I have used it for the cushion cover. If you people want me to make a video on how to add a zip to the fabric, then please comment down below in the comment section. So now you can see that the zip is attached to the fabric on both the ends. Here I am going to close the zip to show how it looks like. Once I start zipping it up from right to left, you can see that the zip is not at all visible on the top of the fabric. This is how the final result looks like.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If so, then don't forget to give me a fat big thumbs up. If you people have any kind of questions regarding this video, then don't forget to comment down in the comment section over there. In the future, I'm gonna come up with new such videos, so don't forget to subscribe over here to my channel.